Good evening. In the last videos, we covered very clearly up to LBP number 146, sir. Okay. No, LBP number 145. In today's session, let me talk about LBP number 146. Let us see what is this program and how you can able to implement this program, sir. Okay. Have a look once. Sir, what is the title of this program? Positive count, negative sum. Something related to the array program only. So we have to create a program that takes an array of positive and negative numbers. That means what? In that array, both positive numbers are there, at the same time negative numbers are there, sir. So we have to return an array where first element is the count of a positive number and the second element is nothing but sir, sum of negative numbers. So one is nothing but count we have to take, second one is nothing but sum. So in that array, suppose if any element is positive element, if any positive element is there, then you have to count that positive number. If any negative element is there in the array, you have to find out some, okay, some of those elements. Finally, we have to print first count value and then we have to print some value. This is nothing but what is the main intention of this program. Please confirm, is the concept is clear for you people? Please confirm, is the concept is clear for you people? And one more constraint is there, sir. If given an empty array, that means what? If the element is empty, then we have to return empty value. Okay. And make sure that 0 is not a positive number. 0 is nothing but it is not a positive number. Like that they have given. Sir, please confirm. Up to this, do you have any doubts, friends? I request everyone to please respond. Positive element, how to identify? Sufyan, if the element is greater than 0, then it is called as a positive element. Okay. Sir, I am requesting every student to please respond so that we will continue this one. Please confirm. I request everyone, please respond. Is the concept is clear for you people? Right, sir. Someone is asking, sir, I can't understand the question is not clear. Sir, nothing is there in the question. Okay, nothing is there in the question. Please have a look once, one more time I will explain so that you people will get some idea. Observe carefully. So positive count, negative sum. Okay, one minute, I will take one example so that you will get some idea, sir. Yeah. So here you can able to see, sir. Consider second test case. 10 elements are there. They have given all the 10 elements. So first we have to maintain some special variable called count. Initially it is 0, and you have to maintain one more variable called 0. Sum is equal to 0. Sir, positive count, negative sum. So 92, is it a positive number? Yes, count plus plus. 6, is it a positive number? Yes, a count plus plus. 73, positive number, count plus plus. Minus 77, negative. Sir, don't count, you have to take input, sir, that is sum you have to calculate. 81, positive, so it will become 4. Minus 90, negative, so minus 90. Okay. Next 99, positive, so count this value. Next 8, positive, count this value. Sir, minus 85, sir, negative. Okay, then 34 positive, count this value. So 7 is nothing but positive, count, and the sum of these values 7 plus 5 2, right? So 2 1 10 18 19 20 25. Yes sir, minus 252 is nothing but negative sum. Positive count is nothing but 7. These two values we have to print as a space separated values. Okay, clear up to this? Sakshi, please confirm, is it clear now? Yes. Let me implement the program, sir. I want to implement this program in C language. Okay, sir, how to implement integer? We have to take an array of 100 elements. Sir, n is required, sum is equal to initially 0 and count is equal to initially 0. To run the loop we required I. So we are going to read the value scanf percentage d ampersand n I am taking. Then for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. So what we have to take, if we have to read the elements. Okay, I think more than one statement is there. That's why better to take directly. So scanf percentage d comma ampersand a of I am taking. Next, what we have to do, every element we have to check. For I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. So if a of I is greater than 0, you have to take greater than 0, because they told very clearly that sir, that array, if any element is having 0, 0 is not considered as a positive number. Okay, 0 is not considered as a positive number, like that they have given. That's why, so what I am taking here, sir, I am going to consider that one as a greater than 0. Then sum is equal to, sorry, count is equal to, sir, count plus 1 we have to take. Suppose otherwise, then you have to add that element to sum, sir. That's all. Finally, we have to check array, if length is not equal to 0, then only you have to print these two values separated by spaces. One is a count, another one is a sum. If array is having empty elements, means we have to print empty array as a output. So that constraint they have given. Yes, you can see both the test cases are passed successfully, and submit the code for final approval. So you can see all the test cases are satisfied. All the test cases are satisfied. So let me provide implementation in Java, sir. How you can able to provide implementation in Java? Let me go for Java implementation. Sir, how you can able to provide implementation in Java? Of course, we know the concept, right? So here first we have to define scanner obj is equal to new scanner I am taking within bracket system dot in, like this I am taking. So integer n is equal to obj dot next int, and the required variables are sum is equal to 0, count is equal to 0. So next I variable is also required. Now what we have to do, we need to create an array with how many elements? New integer of n elements. Sir, for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. So I am taking a of I is equal to obj dot next int I am taking. Now what we have to do, for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. How to read the value? If your a of I is greater than 0, if your a of I is greater than 0, then we have to take a count is equal to count plus 1. Else what we have to do, sir, you need to take sum is equal to, okay, sum plus sir, a of I. That's all. Finally, you have to check the length. If n is not equal to 0, then we have to print that two values, system dot out dot print of first value is nothing but count, right? So plus the second value is nothing but a space separated value sum. Suppose if this condition is not satisfied, that means array is not having any elements. Simply I am printing an empty array. Okay, so let me run the code. Is it working? Yes, perfectly working, and submit the code. So this is the way how you can able to implement in which programming language? Java. Sir, I want to implement the code in Python. I want to implement the code in Python. How you can implement this code in Python, sir? Just have a look once. I am taking the problem statement and Python. So we have to read the elements, right? N is equal to, I am taking int of input, then list is equal to int of I am taking for each I value in input dot split. Okay, so initially sum is equal to 0 and the count is equal to 0 for each I value in list. If the value of I is greater than 0, sir, count is equal to count plus 1 I am taking. Else if it is not satisfied, then sum is equal to sum plus I we have to take. That's all. Finally, if the value of n is not equal to 0, sir, you have to print the value of count and then sum separated by spaces. Else if it is not the case, we require to print an empty space like this. So let us run the code. Is it working or not? Perfectly working, and submit the code. So you can see all the test cases are passed or not. Yes, this is nothing but how you can able to implement in Python. So please confirm up to this. Do you have any doubts? Please confirm up to this. Do you have any doubts? If possible in Java, we have to take count plus plus. Yeah, you can take count plus plus in Java. What I have taken? Oh, I followed a generalized technique like in Python how we are doing like that. No problem. Increment operator is there. You can increment count plus plus. No problem at all. Okay. Yes. Sir, let me go for the next program, sir. LBP number 147. What is this program? Return sum of two smallest numbers. Okay, so return sum of two smallest numbers. Sir, very simple logic I am going to take. So first thing is nothing but we have to sort the elements. We have to sort the elements in array, sir. So how you are going to get the elements? A1, A2, A3 and so on up to AN we will get. So here, what is the first minimum element, sir? A1, right? Sir, what is the second minimum element, sir? A2, right? So what question they asked? Sum of two smallest elements. Okay, sum of two smallest elements. So we have to print A1 plus A2. That is nothing but our required result. Sir, please confirm. 1 minute. Any other conclusion? So create a function that takes an array of numbers and returns the sum of two lowest positive numbers. Oh, so lowest positive numbers means only positive numbers we have to count. 1 minute. Uh, yes, let us take this example. Four elements are there and the elements are nothing but 296 minus 1. So if you sort minus 2, minus 1, 2 and then 6, 9 we will get. So we should not take this one as a minimum because they asked only positive. That means whenever the element is greater than 0, so greater than 0, that element and the next to that element we have to capture. Oh, small logic we have to take. Sort the elements in the array. The data will be sorted in this style. Don't consider this as a minimum. Okay, so what we have to do? Sir, we need to check an if condition. So if the value of a of I is greater than or equal to 0, that means what? Yes, that element is nothing but a positive element. If it is a positive element, sir, you can print a of I plus a of I plus 1. It will become next positive element, right? Then I am breaking. That's all. So it will sort the array in ascending order. So if a of 0 is a negative element, it won't consider. Suppose if a of 1 is a positive element, so after to that a of 1, every element is a positive element or not? Yes, definitely. So that's what I'm capturing here. So if every element is a positive number, let us take a of I plus next to that element is nothing but a of I plus 1. Sir, please confirm, is this logic is clear for you people? We can find first two minimum number by comparison. You can do Sushant, but here comparison we can't do, because so they are asking, sir, sum of two smallest positive numbers. Okay, when you are comparing negative number positive number, such type of comparisons won't be there. By default it will include negative numbers also. Are you getting the concept? Sir, please confirm, is this logic is clear for you people? Yes sir. Let me implement this program. Once if you see C language implementation, you will get clarity. Okay, sir, observe carefully. So I am taking implementation in C language. So integer, I am taking a of 100. N is nothing but array size. I am taking. Okay. Now observe carefully. Oh, we need to sort, right? That's why some temporary variables are required. So scanf percentage d comma ampersand n I am taking. For I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, I am reading the values like scanf percentage d comma ampersand e of I am taking. So next and after that, for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus I am taking. Similarly, for j is equal to I plus 1, j less than n, j plus plus we are taking. So next what we have to do, if a of I is greater than a of j, then we are going to sort t is equal to a of I. So a of I is equal to a of j, then a of j is equal to t, like this. So next what we have to do, the data is sorted. So whenever we are getting for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, every element I am checking. Suppose if that element is a positive element, what will happen? So next element is also positive, right? That point I am capturing a of I plus a of I plus 1. If it is a negative number, next element won't be negative number, next element won't be a positive number, like that. So if any positive element came, so then that number plus next number will become, sir, sum of two smallest values. So let me run. So you can see three test cases are passed successfully, and submit the code for final approval. So you can see all the test cases are passed successfully. This is nothing but how you can implement in C language. So I want to go for the same program in Java implementation. How you can able to implement in Java? Just have a look once, sir. Sir, I am taking scanner class, obj is equal to new scanner I am taking, system dot in I am taking. So integer n is equal to obj dot next int I am taking, and integer array is equal to new integer of n, and I am creating integer I. I am creating integer I. So then what we have to do, you need to read the elements first. I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, a of I is equal to obj dot next int. Then we have to sort. Already arrays dot sort function is there to sort the data. Next what we have to do, for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. So if a of I is greater than or equal to 0, then what we have to do, system dot out dot print ln of a of I plus a of I plus 1. These two values we have to add and we have to return. That's all. Let me run the code. Is it working properly or not? Yes. And submit the code for final approval. So you can see all the remaining test cases also satisfied, sir. This is the way how you can able to implement in Java. Sir, I want to implement the same code in Python. I want to implement the same code in Python. How you can implement in Python? Just have a look once. Sir, I am taking n is equal to int of input. Next list is equal to, so int of I, for each I value in input dot split. So directly I am sorting the data. Now we have to check every element. Every element you have to apply index concept. Then only you can get next element. That's why, sir, 0 comma n I am taking. So if your list item is greater than or equal to 0, then you can take L of I plus L of I plus 1. These two values you can add some, otherwise break. Let me run the code. Perfectly working, and submit the code. So this is nothing but how you can able to implement the program in Python. Please confirm, friends. Do you have any doubts up to this? Yes, please confirm. Do you have any doubts up to this? Yes, requesting everyone to respond, please. Right, sir. So the next problem what we have here is LBP number 148. Retrieve, retrieve the last n elements. Write a function that retrieves the last n elements from an array. Okay, we have to return last n elements from an array and return 0 if n exceeds the size of the array. So consider the elements are nothing but something like this we have. Sir, the value of n which they are giving is 3. If it is 3, last 3 elements, sir. What are last 3 elements? 3, 4, 5. Suppose if they are giving input as a, sir, 2, last 2 elements, sir, like 4 and 5. Suppose if they are giving element as 8, last 8 elements, sir, 8 elements are not there. So hence we have to return 0. This implementation we have to do, sir. I think it is very easy only, sir. If you think logically, this is nothing but 0th location, first location, second, third, and then fourth. Sir, if 3, from which location we have to start, sir? If input is 3, from which location we have to start? 2. If input is 2, from which location we have to start, sir? 3. Sir, if input is 8, forget about that, sir. From third location we have to start. Sir, do you know, if you take 5 minus 2, 5 minus 2, sir, is it coming from third location or not? Or sir, 5 minus 3, sir, is it coming from second location or not? Yes. Suppose if you take here 5 minus 2, sir, 3, is it coming from third location or not? Yes. So what is the formula? What is the total size of the array minus the size which you have given? If it is greater than 0, or if I can say n is less than m, then you can print, then we can print the array elements, else we can print 0. But what about elements? What about elements? The elements we have to print from n minus m. Okay, I less than n, I plus plus. So then we have to print, sir, a of I. This is nothing but the structure, sir. Please confirm, is the concept is clear for you people? Please confirm, is the concept is clear for you people? Right, sir. Right, sir. So let me go for implementation of this program. Sir, I want to implement in C language. How you can implement? Let me go for implementation in C language. 148. So what is the first step? We have to declare an array, and we required I variable n and m I am taking. Sir, scanf. First I am reading the size of the array. So next, for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. So we have to read array elements, percentage d comma ampersand a of I am taking. Okay. So next and after that, what we have to do, sir, we need to print. Okay, we have to, okay, we have to access the elements. So we have to read m value from the user, percentage d comma ampersand m. Last m elements means what? if the value of m, whatever you have given, is less than n means, then you can print the values starting from for I is equal to n minus m, I less than n, I plus plus. So I want to print, so percentage d followed by space comma e of I like this. If not, else what we have to do, you need to print the value called 0, sir. Let me run. Is it going to work or not? Perfectly working, and submit the code. Yes, this is nothing but what we have in C language. I want to go for Java implementation. How you can able to solve this problem in Java? We will see, sir. Sir, I am taking scanner obj is equal to, I am taking new scanner of system.in. So next integer n is equal to obj dot next int I am taking integer I, and then I am creating an array with n elements. So for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. So a of I is equal to obj dot next int I am taking. Then integer m is equal to obj dot next int I am taking. If the value of n, okay, so if the value of m is less than n, then you can print the values like for I is equal to 0, sorry, for I is equal to n minus m, I less than n, I plus plus. So you can print system dot out dot print of a of I followed by space. Else system dot out dot, so print ln of I am printing 0. That's all. Let me run the code. Perfectly working, and even you can submit the code. So this is nothing but what we have in Java, sir. I want to implement the code in Python. Let me go for Python implementation. So how you can able to solve this problem in Python? Here n is equal to int of input is there. Then L is equal to, sir, I am taking int of I for each I value in input dot split I am taking. Okay. Next m is equal to int of input. So if the value of m is less than n, then for each I in range of from which value to which value, starting from n minus m2, okay, n minus m2, so n plus 1 including, no, up to n. So we have to print the value of I, comma, you can take n is equal to spacer. Suppose if this condition is not satisfied, then I am printing 0. Let me run the code. Yes, some test cases are not working. So your output is 4, but expected output is 5. So maybe n minus m is included. N minus m is included. N minus m minus 1. No. 1 minute, 1 minute. For the range of n minus 1, yeah, correct. Here including the value of n, I think so, but not right. Generally 0 to n only will be there. So for I in the range of n minus m, suppose if n value is 5, 5 minus m, I less than n, we should not, sorry, sir, have you observed? We are printing I value. We should not print I value, sir. We have to print L of I, because we are printing list element, not index value, right? That is the problem. So we habituated for printing the elements. That is the problem. Okay. Sir, clear up to this? Friends, please confirm. Do you have any doubts up to this? Please confirm. Okay. Yes. So everything is clear, I think so, right? Yes, sir. So let me go for the next program. What we have here is the next concept. What we are going to implement here is observe carefully. LBP number 149 mini peaks. Mini peaks. Sir, what is this problem? Write a function that returns all elements. Okay, write a function that returns all elements in an array that are strictly greater than their adjacent left and right neighbors. So write a function that returns all the elements in an array that are strictly greater than their adjacent left and then right neighbors. Sir, we need to see the program, then only, I mean, we need to see the test cases, then only we will get clarity. Sir, what is there here? Observe carefully, sir. If you take this one, 4, sir, previous element is not there. That's why we have to skip the first element and last element. We have to skip first element and last element. Sir, 4, 5. So 2, 1, 4, 9, 7, 2. So let us ignore the last element and let us ignore the first element. Sir, 5. Is it greater than 4? Yes. Is it greater than 2? Yes. So print this 5 on the output screen. 2. Is it greater than 5? No. So don't include. Next take 1. Is it greater than 2? No. Sir, next take 4. Is it greater than 1? Yes. Is it greater than 9? No. Next take 9. Is it greater than 4? Yes. Sir, is it greater than 7? Yes. Print that number. Take 7. Is it greater than 9? No. Don't take. Sir, last one is not included. So 5 comma 9 is the result. Every element is greater than the previous adjacent element, and next adjacent elements means such type of elements alone we have to print. But in this logic, you should not include the first element and you should not include the last element. Please confirm, is the concept is clear for you people? If concept is clear, I will go with implementation, friends. Please confirm. Okay. Sonu, we should not include. See, while considering, we should not include. For considering, we should not include. Let me take second example. Have a look once. See, 9 is there. The elements are nothing but 1, 2. Okay, sir, 1, 2, 1, 1. Sir, 3, 2, 5, 4, 4 are there. Because for first element, where is the previous element? It is not there. That's why we should not take this one into consideration. So not for next comparison, I'm taking previous element is not there. That's why we have to do the program from this location. I'm telling like that. So next, if you take next element 2, is it greater than 1? Yes. Is it greater than this one? Yes. Print that value. Next, take this one. Is it greater than 2? No. Don't print. Take this one. Is it greater than this? No. Don't take. 3. Is it greater than 1? Yes. Is it greater than 2? Yes. Print 3 value. Next, take 2. Is it greater than 3? No. Don't take. Sir, 2. Is it greater than 2? Yes. Sorry, 5. Is it greater than 2? Yes. Is it greater than 4? Yes. Print that. 4. Is it greater than 5? No. Don't print. And don't include this because next element is not there. So 2, 3, 5 is nothing but our result. Please confirm. Is it clear? Sonu. Sushant. Yes, sir. Now we will see how you can able to validate this condition. Okay, now we will see how you can able to validate this condition, sir. So observe carefully how I am going to do. Sir, let us go for C language implementation. I am taking integer a of 100. Okay, integer a of 100. So then we have to take I and then we have to take n. So scanf percentage d comma ampersand n I am taking. Next, what we have to do for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. So scanf percentage d comma ampersand a of I am taking. Now every element we have to check. Start from 1. So I less than n minus 1, I plus plus. So if that a of I is greater than a of I minus 1 and if your a of I is greater than a of I plus 1, if it is greater than these two, then only we have to print that element. Otherwise, don't print that element. Simple logic. Let me run. Sir, working for all public test cases and submit the code. Sir, it is working for all private test cases also. This is nothing but how you can able to implement in C language. I want to implement the same program in Java. So let us see how you can implement in Java. How you can implement in Java. So how to do that? So scanner class we have to take scanner obj is equal to new scanner I am taking system dot in I am taking. So integer n is equal to obj dot next int I am taking. Then we required I variable and we required integer a is equal to new integer of n I am taking. Now for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, a of I is equal to obj dot next int I am taking. Then for I is equal to start from 1, I less than n minus 1, I plus plus I am taking. If your a of I, if your a of I minus a of I, sorry, if your a of I is greater than a of I minus 1, and if your a of I is greater than a of I plus 1, if it is the case, system dot out dot, so print of a of I we have to take plus followed by space. So it is working perfectly and submit the code. So this is the situation. Okay, this is the situation. Now I want to go for Python implementation, sir. I want to implement this program in Python. How you can able to do that? Same index based concept only we have to use. N is equal to int of input I am taking. Next, list is equal to int of I. For each I value in input dot split. Next, for each I value in the range of, for each I value in the range of, start from 1 and n minus 1. So we have to check whether L of I is greater than L of I minus 1 and your L of I is greater than L of I plus 1. If it is the case, then I want to print L of I, comma end is equal to space I am taking. Sir, is it going to print all the elements or not? Yes, definitely it will print. So this is nothing but what we have, sir. Python implementation. So please confirm, is this concept is clear for you people? Is this concept is clear for you people? Right, friends. Sir, next program LBP number 150. I think it is a easy program only. So all numbers in an array are prime numbers or not, we have to check. Okay, all the numbers are prime numbers or not, we have to check. I think directly we can implement the program because, sir, observe carefully what is the logic for this. Sir, if all elements are prime, Then take a loop for counter variable that the count should be equal to the number of elements in the array or not. Yes, if every element is a prime, I will increment a counter variable. So if that counter variable is equal to the length of the array, means what? Every element present in the array is nothing but prime number only, right? Sir, please confirm, is this logic is clear for you? Is the logic is clear for you? Yes. So let us go for direct implementation, sir. I want to implement this program, but we need to check every element. Here you can see, sir, 1 is not a prime. So definitely false will be the result. Here 2 is a prime, 3 is a prime, 5, 7, 13, 17, 19, 20, all are prime. So every number is a prime, count is 9. Sir, it is equal to the number. That's why we got. Okay. Let us see how you can able to implement. First, we have to declare integer is a prime, integer n I am taking. Sir, integer number of factors is equal to 0 and integer I is required. For I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus I am taking. So I will divide the given number with I. If a remainder is 0, then factors plus plus I am taking. Finally, you have to return if f is double equal to 2. Then read a program, read the value of a of 100, a of 100. So maximum array I, and then initially count is equal to 0. Now we have to read array values from the user. First for that size, then for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Sir, scanf percentage d comma ampersand a of I am taking. Now I am checking for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. If is prime, if is prime of a of I, if it is a prime number, then sir count plus plus I am taking. So finally, printf, if the value of count is double equal to n, then my message is nothing but true, else my message is nothing but false. Let us run the program. Perfectly working, and submit the program. You can see all the test cases are satisfied perfectly. This is nothing but C language implementation. Let me go for Java implementation. Sir, how you can able to implement this program in Java? We need to see now. So I am taking scanner obj is equal to new scanner of I am taking system.in. So integer n is equal to obj dot next int I am taking. Then integer a is equal to new integer of n. So I variable and count is equal to initially 0. For I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. So I am going to read every element from the user, sir. Every element from the user. Then, sir, again for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. If is prime of a of I, then count plus plus I am taking. So what we have to check? Finally, system dot out dot, so print ln of I think directly you can print because it is expecting true or false only, right? That's why. But you need to prepare a boolean function with name is prime, which is taking integer n. So integer I, and then integer factors is equal to 0. For I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus. So I am dividing. If the value of n percentage I is equal to 0, then factors plus plus. So finally, if a factors is equal to 2, we have to return true, sir. Otherwise, we have to return false. Yes, perfectly working, and submit the code. So this is nothing but how we can implement the program. Please confirm. Oh wait, Python implementation is there. 1 minute. Let me go for Python implementation, sir. Let us see how you can implement in Python. Of course, same scenario, right? def is prime I am taking, integer, sorry, n we are taking, and initially sir factors is equal to 0 for each I in the range of, for each I in the range of 1 to n plus 1. Every time I am dividing n with I, if remainder is 0, factors is equal to factors plus 1, and we have to return if f is double equal to 2. N is equal to int of input I am taking. Next list is equal to, so int of I for each I value in input dot split. Okay. Next what we have to do, for I in the range of list, sorry, not required, for I in the range in list. So if is prime, if is prime of I, then I am going to increment count is equal to count plus 1. Better to declare a separate count variable as 0. Then what will happen, so I need to print the message called true. Okay, when if a count is double equal to n, else we can print the message saying false. That's all. Let me run the code. Perfectly working, and submit the code. Sir, you can see all the test cases are passed. Sir, please confirm, do you have any doubts up to this? Please confirm. Any doubts up to this? Please confirm. Yes. So that's all about today's session, sir. Okay.